Hey, what's up everybody? Richie here, and today I'm going to show you a machine that's going to propel you over 500 blocks vertically with your Elytra. So the way this machine works is fairly simple. You stand on the top block here and walk down the ladder, and while you're on the ladder you hit space and look up, which will put you into a flying mode, but since there's glass there, you can't fly anywhere. Then you fall down onto these boats. Now I say these boats because this is not one boat. If we run into this right now, we are going to get shot off into the distance because these are actually several hundred boats glitched together, and since they all nudge you slightly when you run into them, if you run into all of them at the same time, you're going to go quite a distance. And with this principle and the Elytra together, we can fly thousands of blocks and get an almost 500 block vertical. Now I need to mention a few things before I start this tutorial. Number one, make sure you have a very, very clear space in front of you. I would recommend building this fairly high up and with no obtrusions down the line, because if you fly out of this and you run into a wall, you're going to die, you're going to lose all your stuff in XP, and you're not going to be happy. The second thing I want to mention is that this is not my design. It was designed by ZaCrazyFool, it's an interesting name, I know, and perfected by xisumavoid. Both of their channels and videos will be in the description. And I don't normally like to make videos showcasing other people's concepts, but this was so awesome, I just had to do it. So to get started building this thing, choose the direction you want to fly in. Let's say I want to fly this way. Then I'm going to put 4 fence posts here, just like this. And then a dispenser facing here. And then we're going to go right here and put a sign just like this. You can put the sign on this side by shift-clicking, and if you're a nut for symmetry like me, just put a sign right there, and another one right there. And of course we're going to make that straight, because we're OCD. Then you're going to place some water right here, and then put 4 non-pushable blocks right here. Now, non-pushable blocks are simply blocks that can't be moved by slime, and they include pumpkins, melons, note blocks, furnaces, and obsidian. And speaking of slime, we're going to put a slime block right here, and then skip a block and put our sticky piston right here like that. And that is our basic design. Alright, now we want to put in glass panes here, here, and here. And now coming around to the back, we're going to start putting the boats into this system. Now, as I said before, this is not one boat, it's hundreds of boats, and that's what makes this design work. So obviously for it, we're going to need hundreds of boats, which is easier said than done. The best thing to do right here is set up a system like this, with 2 hoppers and 2 double chests, and fill them up completely with boats. That's going to be quite a lot of wood. Alright, so now that all these boats are in your system, we're going to have to dispense all of them. And this hopper right here should be running into this dispenser. So we're going to put a repeater facing into the dispenser, and one facing out right here. Grab some redstone dust, and put it here, here, and here. And what this is basically a very fast clock to dispense all of your boats into this system. So to jumpstart it, put redstone here, and plop a torch down on top of it. And you may be getting some lag right now, I know I am, but you should see all of your boats being dispensed into the slime block. Alright, so now that all your boats have been dispensed, feel free to break this clock, but make sure not to get too close to this corner as you'll push all of your boats out of the way. So what we're going to do right now is put a block behind the piston, put a button on it, and press it, which will put all of your boats in the correct position. And believe it or not, guys, your build is almost done. You can take out this piston and this slime block here, as well as any system you put into the dispenser. And then we're going to go around here. We're going to take slabs and place them just like this, and then put glass on the top of them, just like this, going up 3 blocks. And from there, we're just going to add our entry system. So just place 2 blocks here, and being very careful not to fall into the boats, just put 2 ladders on top of them like this. Now if you wanted to build this into a building, this right here would be your floor level. And this, ladies and gentlemen, should be your build complete. I should mention that this can cause a little bit of lag on slower computers, but most of you out there should be fine. Now we're just going to give this a test run here, so we're going to walk onto the ladder, press space, look up, and you can see that we are flying. So we're just going to do a second run to see how far up we can go. So we'll walk onto this ladder, hit space, look straight up, and there we go. We're at 200, 300, 450 it looks like, and I have got to 500 before, but this thing will let you fly thousands and thousands of blocks. So I hope you like this tutorial. I am in F5 right now, and I can't see myself, which is very, very weird. Mojang will have to patch that. If you did like this video, please hit that like button and feel free to share it. But until the next time, guys, this has been Richie, and I'm out. I'll see ya.